How to boost your metabolism to lose stubborn fat in 5 simple steps. The definition of metabolism according to Webster is, specifically, the chemical changes in living cells by which energy is provided for vital processes and activities and new materials assimilated. Now there are 2 kinds of metabolisms and they're often distinguished this way. There's constructive metabolism or anabolism, the synthesis of proteins, carbohydrates, and fats that forms tissue and stores energy. And destructive metabolism, or also known as catabolism, the breakdown of complex substances and the consequent production of energy and waste matter. As you can imagine, this is an incredibly complex subject as it encompasses the entire set of processes whereby life is sustained. So let's hone in on the aspect of its most relevant to this video, the metabolic speed. But what does it mean to have a slow or a fast metabolism? This refers to one's metabolic rate, the amount of energy the body uses to perform its many functions involved in metabolism. The term BMR, I'm sure you've heard it before, which stands for basic metabolic rate, which is the energy or the calories your body burns performing basic functions to sustain life, such as breathing, the circulation, nutrient processes, cell production. The faster your metabolism is, the more energy your body performs in performing the task related to staying alive. The slower it is, the less energy it burns performing these tasks. It's highly likely you would like to consider yourself to have a slow metabolism, or you wouldn't be watching this video. But it's also a chance that you have a fast one. But in this video, I'll be giving you 5 simple tips to boost your metabolism. Now, the body's metabolic rate is influenced by many factors such as the fat mass, your fat-free mass, thyroid hormone circulation, but some people's bodies naturally just burn more energy than others. Alright, now that we understand metabolism and how it works, let's relate it to weight loss in these 5 simple steps. What's up guys, it's your boy Dr. Mike Dummins and welcome to the video. Typically when seeking advice for fat loss, you're either advised A, to decrease your caloric intake, or B, increase your expenditure via resistance training or some form of cardio. However, the one thing we have failed to do is mention our metabolism. The next 5 simple steps that I'm going to advise you on can change your whole outlook on fat loss in general and can change your physique completely. Now, this information is nothing that I found online and it's not spoken about and given enough attention to. So before we jump in, for people searching for this type of information, do me a favor, hit the like button. If you're new, subscribe. It's completely free and it takes 1 second. And hit the bell button to get a notification when I upload. Now, my top 5 steps to boost metabolism. Step 1 is increasing your resistance training or heavy resistance training. Before I dive in and speak more about that, I want to let you guys know the sponsor for this video is Legend London. I am wearing their outfit completely and I'll be wearing it throughout the video. If you want to get anything from them, they've never done this before, they're giving me a discount code MIKE. So all the outfits I'll be wearing throughout the video is all Legend London. You guys can check them out, the first link in the description. I've loved these guys, I've been using their clothes for the last 3 years. They're extremely comfortable if you're a lifter, but let's kick it off with the first tip, heavy resistance training. Resistance exercise increases your resting energy expenditure and adiponectin in an intensity-dependent manner for as long as 24 to 48 hours respectively, especially in overweight individuals. It appears that resistance exercise may represent an effective approach for weight management and metabolic control. The increase in metabolic activity from exercise can outlast your workout. In fact, excess post-exercise oxygen consumption, also known as EPOC, can last for more than a day after you stop exercising, depending on the duration and intensity of your physical activity. In basic terms, the damage you do to your body in the gym takes calories for your body to be able to remodel and repair all the damage that's done.
Am I still the one you see when you close your eyes? Am I still the one you need when it's late at night? Am I still...
Step number 2 is increasing your protein intake, and that has 2 benefits. Number 1, it's the nutrients your body needs for muscle building. Number 2, protein has the highest TEF, which stands for thermic effect of food. So when you consume protein, it can increase your metabolic rate by 15 to 30% to absorb, digest, and process the nutrients that come from protein. as compared to eating carbohydrates, which only takes or increases your metabolic rate by 5 to 10%, and fats that range about increasing your metabolic rate by 3%. So having a higher protein diet, which takes your body longer time and more energy to digest and absorb, increases your metabolic rate. Having a high protein diet, just besides building muscle, does help you with increasing your metabolic rate. So a high protein diet is advised and it has no negative side effects. Let's move on to tip number 3. Tip number 3 is drinking water. Now it may sound too simple, but simple doesn't mean worthless. There's a reason a lot of people always advise you drink more water. Now research has shown that water has the ability to increase your resting metabolic rate from 10 to 30%. More so if it's really cold water, your body's required to heat your body up when you drink the cold water. So increasing your water intake from 17 ounces minimum, which is about half a liter a day, is really great, and it increases the resting metabolic rate for about an hour. So it's such a simple tip, but something I do advise for you to be able to increase your metabolism and boost it. Also remember, 70% of your body is made up of water. Right, Blue? Let's go on to tip number 4. While I'm generally not a fan of high-fat dieting for athletes, I do recommend eating a fair amount of dietary fat every day when you're working on improving your metabolic health. The reason is that it boosts testosterone production, which in turn speeds up the metabolic rate. It's relatively a minor point, but every little bit helps. I recommend that you get 20 to 30% of your daily calories from dietary fat while you're working on speeding up your metabolism. In one study, researchers found that medium-chain fats increased metabolism up to 12% compared to long-chain fats, which increased it only by 4%. Inadequate sleep hurts both sides of your effort to build muscle and lose fat. Research shows that sleep deprivation causes hormonal disruptions that can cause muscle loss, which helps explain why it's been linked to muscular atrophy. For example, one study conducted by the researchers at the University of Chicago found that 10 healthy men reduced sleep for a week for about 9 hours per night to 5. Their testosterone levels dropped up to 14%, thus leading to a decrease in metabolism. It is also being shown that the boost in the hunger hormone ghrelin and the decrease in fullness hormone leptin. This could explain why many people who are sleep deprived feel hungry and struggle to lose weight. So I'm gonna leave the video there. I hope you guys did enjoy it, but implementing the 5 tips that I did mention over a period of time can have its benefits long term. So I highly advise for you guys to implement them, but I'm gonna leave the video there. Remember, Legend London, using the discount code Mike, if you do decide to get in from them, will save you money, and then that will tell them it's coming from me. Also, anything with regards to HP Labs, my supplement sponsors, the supplements I trust and I love, that's helped me get in the shape of my life. It's also at the bottom in the description. Using discount code Diamonds10 will save you money, but I'm gonna leave the video here. If there's any questions that you have, do ask me in the comment section down below. I will answer all of them. I'll be online for the next 2 to 3 hours answering comments, so do ask me, but I'll leave it here. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.